Hey, my name's Leroy, and in this video, we'll be going over the communication process here at Top Choice. By the end of this video, you will know the communication channels for requesting time off, calling in sick, communicating emergencies, addressing questions and concerns, and communicating incidents and damages that may happen on site. So let's get right into it. Let's get into our first topic, personnel. How do you communicate when you want to schedule time off, need to call in sick, or have a personal emergency that may stop you from coming into work? Here at Top Choice, we use a phone number called the crew hotline. Each manager has access to it, and it allows us all to stay on the same page. This is the number that you will use whenever you need to communicate these issues. The phone number for the crew hotline is 512-807-0121. Don't worry if you can't remember that. You can always ask one of us managers and we'll get you that phone number. When requesting time off, text the crew hotline. You're required to give a minimum of a week's notice for any and all requests. Also note this is a request, and requests can be denied. If your request is denied, you are still expected to show up for your regular work schedule. If you're needing to call in sick, text the crew hotline as soon as possible. As soon as you know you're sick, you should let us know you're sick. Also, don't assume that we know because you were sick yesterday, you'll be sick today. It is your job to let us know the day before shift around lunchtime if you're going to be sick the following day. This way we'll know in advance and be able to schedule accordingly. Again, we do not know if you'll be sick the next day. So just because you let us know today you were sick does not mean we're going to assume tomorrow you'll be sick. That is your job to communicate that. Please use the crew hotline. Emergencies. The process for communicating emergencies is the exact same as calling in sick. Let us know as soon as possible using the crew hotline and continuously update us with your schedule. Again, just because you're absent today does not mean we'll assume you're absent tomorrow. That is your responsibility to update us. Also, be prepared to provide documentation. Examples of documentation are a doctor's note if you're calling in sick, or a receipt from the mechanic if you have car-related issues and can't make it into work. Pay and hours. If you have questions about your pay and hours, text the crew hotline. Generally, if you miss time, you won't be compensated for that time unless you have paid time off. Under certain circumstances, you will be compensated for time you've missed. An example being the death of a close relative. Communicating questions and concerns. Of course, we want to hear your feedback. We love to hear feedback to improve Top Choice and improve ourselves. We're always looking to get better. There are proper ways to go about doing that, and that's going to be, again, the crew hotline. Stop me if you heard it before. The group WhatsApp is not the place to list out questions and concerns, as that place is strictly for work information. Communicating incidents on site. You'll break things. It's normal, it happens to us all. How you go about communicating that is the most important thing. Be open and honest and immediately communicate it to your foreman. Your foreman will then communicate with the office. Again, whenever there's accidents, breaks, damages, immediately communicate it to your foreman so they can let the office know. Now that we've gone over the communication process here at Top Choice, let's summarize them in the form of do's and don'ts. Do communicate early and often. Do use the crew hotline whenever you have attendance concerns or pay and hour concerns. Do communicate to your foreman whenever there's incidents to report on site. Do be open and honest about anything you damage. Don't request scheduled time off in under a week, as it will be denied. Don't use the WhatsApp to address any concerns you may have about pay or hours, or any grievances you may have, as that's what the crew hotline is designed for. Don't assume we know your schedule. If you're out for any reason other than scheduled time off, you need to update us daily on what your plan is so we can schedule accordingly. Don't use the crew hotline to address incidents and damages that may happen on site. Report that directly to your foreman. And do not reach out to managers individually, as we use the crew hotline to keep all managers on the same page about issues. Now we're going to finish up the video with some coaching points that will help you become a more effective communicator and allow you to excel here at Top Choice. Always present a solution. If you have a problem, come with a solution. Instead of communicating, "Hey, I'm sick," instead communicate, "Hey, I'm sick. I don't think I will be able to make it in today. My plan is to be back tomorrow." You see the difference between one, coming with a problem and no solution, and two, the second one, coming with a problem and offering up a solution. Always be respectful and professional. How you communicate matters and is a reflection of yourself and the company. Whenever you're speaking to coworkers or clients, make sure you use respectful language and you are professional at all times. This will help you to excel here at Top Choice and allow you to build healthy working relationships with your coworkers. And there you have it. Now you know the communication process here at Top Choice Lawn Care. This process allows us to be on the same page, communicate more efficiently, and understand each other. It improves working relationships, and it also allows us to have less mistakes. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks for all your hard work. Take care.